Hey guys, I am super excited about today's episode because we have who? Mr. Jerome Demonte on today's show. This is going to be a great show because we're going to talk about how he has become one of the biggest hairstylists in film and TV, as well as product producers, all that good stuff. So stay tuned because we're getting ready to cut up on Salad and Fries. Hey guys, and welcome to This Is My Success. On today's episode, I have none other than the fabulous Mr.
Jerome Demonte.
Yes, we're here in Atlanta. I am so excited to be here. As you all know, that this series we are highlighting those people who may have some things that they do to become successful, and I want to just showcase those people for you in the salad and fries world. So don't forget, guys, visit us on Salad and Fries at www.salad-in-fries.com. It's down there as I point to it every week. So make sure you're going to our page and you're liking, you're sharing, you're liking some more. And at the end of the interview, you're going to be able to follow Jerome as well as get all of his information on his products. Now, Jerome is Mr. Internationally renowned, let me say it right, hairstylist. He is a product developer, and he is a fashion designer. So today we're in his fabulous studio where all the, we're going to say his think tank, his creativity room.
Definitely.
I'm so glad to be here with you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it so very much.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Now I get to see you. We've been knowing each other for so long.
It's been like forever. I'm like, all we do is text. I need to see you. I need to interview you.
And it's weird for us sitting here looking at each other like,
I know you. Oh my God. Y'all don't understand. We met each other a long time
years
ago on a project here in Atlanta. Yep. And it's like we met and we just clicked. Like ever since then, we've just been like, how you doing? What's going on? It's one of those relationships in which it's like, I don't have to see you every day. I don't have to talk to you every day. But the relationship is still there. It's like, if we see each other, we talk to each other, like we picked up right where we left off.
Right. Your energy was just so amazing when I first met you. And you were just so fabulous, so in the room.
Y'all know.
Because we were just
the fabulous one.
We were just all, out around and relaxed. And then Miss Nikki Gabe was like, Cintron, and I was like, figure out what you do, and then it all came out. I was like, oh, I need to get to know him.
Well, we clicked because it was a fashion show that we were working on. Yeah,
it's so true. So many memories.
But we worked on a few other things. We've done a fashion show. We've done a hair show in here in Atlanta,
convention
center. Yeah. Listen, y'all, honey, we've done some stuff. And I came to some
of your classes.
Girl,
when you used to do,
I know, Top Fitness. I have been around the world, okay?
I love it, though. I love it. I love a person that's been around.
So I wanted to showcase Jerome because Jerome has, y'all, if I could just run the list, you know how the kids be swiping? I'll be swiping for days on everything about him. Like, he is an amazing man. So what we're first going to talk about is from the time we've met up until now, what has been the biggest transformation in your life?
I will say from the time we met, I think I was just getting into the industry. I don't even know if I was in the industry.
And right now we're talking about hair and film industry. Well, film and TV. Yes.
Industry is that. So
all that.
Okay. I think I don't know if I was just getting into it or I hadn't got into it yet, but that kind of like catapulted everything, like my personal ambitions, my goals, everything. A lot of people looked at that as, oh, I made it and I'm here. But for me, it was just like a stepping block.
Correct. You still growing.
And I'm still growing.
Still learning.
I feel like I'm not even where I'm supposed to be.
But it's a start. And that's the thing why I wanted to have him on, is because I want everyone to understand that your success is defined by you, but it's also nothing that happens overnight. Because we've known each other, Jesus, I want to say it's been a hot minute. Like, it's been a long time. And it's been at least 10 years. Yes. And it takes time to get to where you are. So
lots of time.
I'm going to have him brag a little bit. So what are some of the film and TV projects that you've worked on within the last 10 years?
Oh, God. Okay, so let me try
to... You saw that reaction? He had so many.
Look, let me try to go back. Because one thing is, once I do something, I never... say, I've done this and that's that. I feel like that's done, it's over with, and on to the next thing.
Gotcha.
So let me try to think. I did a lot of Vampire Diaries. My eyes closed, I got to think. Go down my list. Vampire Diaries was really good. Hunger Games was really good.
I remember when you were doing Hunger Games, because you sent a picture of a concept that you was working on for Effie. I think you were doing her. Yes. Period, Pooh. Come on.
I'm so embarrassed.
Y'all don't understand. This man has been working on projects, okay? He's not sitting here playing. No, he has dreams and ambitions, and he is doing what he has to do to make it happen. All right, so we got two things.
We got two. We have that. We have some of them I'm probably not going to remember.
That much.
It was a Marvel's movie called Guardians of the Galaxy. That's really fun. I did the originals with all the vampires. It was very demonic.
I remember that one.
I had to get away from them. I was like, oh no.
It was too much. It was too much.
Tapping into
But you was working though.
But I was working, and I did what I had to do to get to where I was going. So it was that one. And then I moved over to a lot of Tyler Perry stuff.
Okay.
So all of his movies, like Medea's Halloween, what are some of his other shows?
You did. Didn't you do Greenleaf, right?
Greenleaf, but that wasn't Tyler Perry. Everybody always thinks that up.
Okay.
I always think that. So I'm trying to get out Tyler stuff. It was some of Medea's stuff. It was, what was this little side shows he have? Like with Tasha Smith and that one.
Did you do anything with Meet the Browns?
I didn't do Meet the Browns, but it was something with Tasha Smith from.
He did a lot.
I did a lot of
Period.
Most all of his stuff except Meet the Browns, Why Did I Get Married? Any of that stuff I didn't do, but everything else I pretty much did. The Have and Have Nots.
Okay.
What's the other show with the dirty cop? You don't know?
Don't ask me, because I don't be watching that much TV.
And I don't watch it either. I just work.
He just be working. We be working. Y'all don't understand.
All of those shows. So
it's a blur. Okay. We just do a lot of stuff in the background.
Just go on. And so I'll move from that. So I started from there. Then I went to a lot of my own shows. I did The Quad for BT.
Okay.
I've done Boomerang for BT.
Listen, now that's my show. Boomerang is my show. I'm gonna need them to pull it together.
I did the second season.
I need another season.
I hope they come back with another.
I hope so. Because I love me some Boomerang.
Boomerang's pretty good.
It's so many. You did a lot of projects. Yeah. So in that 10-year period, guys. Now, when we first met, he was doing stuff,
but it wasn't like that.
But it wasn't like this. But it's been evolving. However, the one important statement that he's made is he feels like he's still not at the place where he should be. He's consistently learning.
Yes.
He doesn't feel as if I've arrived, which is the thing that I think everyone has to keep in mind. It's like, I'm always a student of life. I'm always learning.
Yes.
I'm always perfecting and evolving my craft. Because once you get stuck, that's it.
Like I did a second ago. I only got stuck because I was thinking, because I'm like, I'm not where I supposed to be. And where is that? I don't know, but I just know I'm going on a journey, and I know that I have something in mind for me and for my life. But a feeling of I have arrived, I never had that. I've never had that. Even though people all around will be like, you doing. I'm like, no, I'm not.
But you know what? I think that was the other reason why I was drawn to you. Because, hold on, where are you from again?
Mississippi. The dirty
So he's from Mississippi, so that speaks volumes to his character. I'm from South Carolina, and I think that was one of the reasons why we clicked, because I recognized that even if he becomes the stellar being, or if I become, we'll still be like regular people.
I don't think you'll ever be regular. You're so fabulous.
I am not.
Y'all listen to you take over a room.
I do. I received that. However, period, Pooh. Okay, you did. Okay, I remember one of your earlier projects that you did was the hair battle show on Oxygen. That was like one of your first big projects.
I am so embarrassed because I freaking almost cursed. I freaking forgot about
that was your first big one.
That was the leadway until
to everything. That was one of your, because I remember when you got on it.
I gotta talk about that. That's weird.
Yes, because I think I remember when you got it, you said, I'm going to be doing this thing on Oxygen. And I was like, okay.
That's where Miss Nikki and all of us started, because after I got done with the show, Miss Nikki wanted me to do something because I had just got done with it. And on that show, I was a cast member.
Okay, yep.
So I wasn't behind the scenes. I knew
you actually was on the show.
I knew nothing about reality TV because at the time, reality TV was really
taking off.
new.
Yeah, it was taking off.
I knew nothing about it. I had to move to LA. And do the show, and I didn't win the show because it was like a $100,000 competition.
It was a competition,
situation,
reality TV competition.
So it was that. So it was that. I didn't win. I came home and I was like, "What just happened?" So when the show aired, a little stuff came about, but that was the segue until me get into the industry. And I have to tell this story because you don't always know where your path is headed, but you have to take the risk, because I never want to feel like, I should have done this. And when I get older and it hadn't done it, whatever. So that's my day-to-day
thing.
Yeah, that's what I read. And that's why I say to myself every day, live your life as if it's the last day.
Listen.
Because you don't know if when all this corona stuff going on too, I'm still here.
Y'all see this? He talking about I come and take over a room, but he over here taking over a room. Listen, you have to understand. I tell people, one big thing that I always tell people on my show is I always tell them they should journal their feelings or journal what's going on in their life. However, you said essentially you have something that you do every day. What do you do to keep you centered? What do you do to keep yourself focused and centered, especially when everything is falling apart? What is it that you do to center yourself, to center your universe, as I like to say?
Okay, so let me answer this. Then we got to go back to the...
Yes.
But I got to answer this. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ, to keep myself centered. I wake up every morning and say, thank God that I'm alive, especially with all this corona stuff and this pandemic and the political and the presidency. It's too much.
A lot.
It's a lot. So I wake up and say, Lord, thank you. And I just try to focus my day on the things I need to do and just still keep everything in motion. Something else could be done. I could be doing this. People have no idea. Sometimes I'm like, Lord, why did you give me this whole brain to think of, to do different things? Because back in the day, our parents work. They didn't think about owning anything. Correct. They built their money up, saved up for their family. They retired. But for me, it's different. It's like, can I do this? Can I do this? I'm trying to buy a rental property now.
Because you just universe, you delivering to me. I need to go and do this.
So is that. So I just get up, I get focused, I try to figure it out. Sometimes I have me a good cocktail. That always get my mind right. Ain't nothing wrong with a lot of cocktails.
That'll fill your universe real quick.
I have a full bar. God gave somebody a mind to make a liquor, and it's good. So
listen, y'all, I'm not fooling with him today. But I will say the good thing is, the theme or the trend with everyone that you see on my show, or even with my own interviews, I always tell you guys, just focus, think of something that you want, focus on it and go after it. Journal your feelings and you'll be good. However, we're going to get back into this hair show and your catapult into the atmosphere with your stardom.
Right. So what actually got me to that was because I was on that show.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about the show. Whatever. I didn't think anything was going to come from it. But what happened was, and the reason how things work in your life, the cast member that was a cast mate that we were put against each other just for the drama of the show. He knew about TV and film. I know it because he was in LA. So he would always say, I'm not coming to Georgia. Y'all don't do hair right. Y'all don't do no grease up and fried that. Lo and behold, three months after the show aired, he called me. He said, Jerome, I have to come to Atlanta because the show that I'm working on is moving there. And I want you to come and start working. And that's just how it started.
Boom. One connection.
Because I knew nothing. I knew nothing about nothing. I was here in a salon working, but I knew nothing about TV and film. There were even some people that I had known that I had did like competitions with, some people that were judging. Like one of the judges in particular is a good friend of mine. Now he was in the industry at the time.
Oh, really?
But that but he didn't say anything because after the show he was like, man, your work is amazing. I feel like you should have won this and that. But he never said, hey, I'm in this business, do you want to just come and
But that wasn't that could have been the universe at that time saying that wasn't the time. Not you, but that wasn't the person to help put you in the place or in the front of the right people.
You sure are right.
Like, because I think for me or for all of us, we all look at our networks and it's like, gosh, I know all these people. Why am I not doing X, Y, and Z? One, it could be the universe saying we're not ready to move in that direction.
Right.
But two, it's also because the right person has been put in front of us to connect us with where we're supposed to go.
See, this is why I talk to you. Pooh. This is why I talk to him, because you just made me realize the person that I was just talking about was not the person because it was an ulterior motive at the time.
Because now, even after that show, you were exposed to other things. You met other people. You've gone everywhere. So with your hair, how has being in the industry and working with hair, how has that changed? Like, how has your skill changed? How has your technique changed? What products has come out of your skill evolvement? Okay,
cool. So with the TV and film industry, it's
different than regular hair.
It's so very different. It's really almost 40% of hair and 60% of being a person who can change like a chameleon. Okay. A person who just is very confident in who they are, because you can get tangled up so bad in that industry that you'll be out on your head, because I've seen it so many times. So many stylists want to get in actor's ear because that's not it. We're hired by production
to do work.
Do a job for these people. If something comes out, I never try to make friends with cast. If we become friends, it happens.
Correct.
If not, it's fine. I work, I get done. I'm very professional. I have me a good time, but I try to stay professional with people. I try not to get in a lot of mess, because actors sometimes they can take some information because they're actors. That's what they do. Sometimes they need the fuel. For something, so they got to create drama behind them to get something going.
You get them motivated to go on screen.
You just don't get caught up in it because it happens, and you have to think about it. It's the same way as men and women come in the salon to relax, let go of everything, get their hair. It's the same way for us. So their problems are just magnified, and it's way bigger, and it's way more, and it's way on another level.
I don't think people understand that part. I think what people see is, I see you on screen, but I don't understand that you're still a person at the end of the day. However, I'm not just a person at the end of the day, because I live a public life. My problems are magnified. And
they got way more drama.
I try to tell people that y'all don't want that life.
You don't want it.
You don't want that life. I like to be in the background. I'm a background person. I like to support those people who are supporting those people. Like, I always say that if I'm ever in a relationship with someone on that level, I'm single. That I want him to protect me. I want to be like some other celebrities. You know they're in a relationship, but you don't know who they with, because I don't want that public life. And so when I talk to people who do work in the background, it's like, oh my God, there's just so much going on. But I'm like, that's why I don't want that life, boo. I don't want that life.
Well,
but I'll take it. I just know how to act with it. Okay. So
it's coming your way. Just relax.
It come when it come. It don't. I'm good. I'm happy. Life is fabulous. So, question.
Yes.
You have products.
Yes.
Because I know you came out with, is it some shears or blades
Yes,
at one point?
actually,
Tell me about that.
Right.
Hair and he got products, y'all. Products.
It's actually both. It's a combination of things. When I was working in the industry, I was, looking for different things to make stylist life a little bit better. And I noticed, like, I would be going through shears all the time. Like, I would buy some, be expensive. Some of them were very not expensive, but I would always have problems with them. Okay. So I just started wanting to work on a product that would be just really good quality. Something good, stylish, good for. So I got shears. Okay. I have razors. I have cutting capes. I have face blades for barbers. I have barber shears.
But see, all of this stuff, again, one thing led to another. I'm out here just being,
because I had no idea.
Moved into filming industry, started using the products, then said, why am I using everybody else's products? Let me create my own. Look at your life. I always tell people, look at your life and just look at all the things you are doing. A lot of people say, I want to be a business owner, but they don't know what to do. It's like, look at what you're good at. Consistently evolve and refine the things that you have in your life. Yep. And from there, the clarity will come. It may be foggy at first, but it'll come. So the clarity came for him in using these different products. Now he has his own. He's like,
yep,
I got my own. So you all can buy his products. We'll give you all that information a little bit later. So what's going on in the fashion area?
So in the fashion area,
I want to hear all his stuff because he has so much.
the fashion area, it kind of like slowed down a little bit with this whole pandemic situation. I was trying to actually get that moved over to a manufacturing company. Okay. But the hardest thing is that I consider myself a small business owner. Okay. Eventually it'll go a little bit bigger, but when you're ordering, it's always, you have to get big
bulk volume.
And where am I going to put all this stuff? Like, I'm not doing
it's the volume.
Yeah, I'm used to selling a good straight 10 pieces of each and then go on.
And they like,
Like, I don't need no 50 shirts with holes in them. Like, I don't want that.
But see, that might be the universe trying to tell you that you need to go from a boutique to a shop.
Okay, for real.
I'm just saying. Everything,
I receive it.
Everything happens for a reason.
So with that, I'm still sewing. I still create because sometimes I get so busy, I'm not able to sit down. Because with me, I always want to feel like everything I'm doing is a hobby, so to speak. Okay. Because sometimes you get so bogged down and you have to have a deadline. And somebody needs this outfit by then. And somebody needs this and somebody needs that. That kind of clouds up your energy, your mindset, and then your energy is off. So I just try to do stuff, relax, have my music, and just create, see what I can come up with.
Well, the good thing is you said you try to do everything from the perspective of it's a hobby because it doesn't feel like work.
Yes.
I was always told, specifically with your jobs or your passion, if it's something that you want to do, if you can do it for free, it'll never feel like work. So the fact that he said that, I'm like, bing!
It's so true.
So listen.
It's so true.
So we're going to get into some of these questions.
Yes, sir. Oh, man, here we go. This is like old times. We'll be talking for days. I'm like, okay, please cut me out.
But I'm going to do, no, you good. Because at some point, what I need to do is just a panel with everybody. Because you all have such great stories of where you came from to where you are now that a lot of people who want to do the things that you do need to hear. So guys, I'm gonna have all of his information at the end of the show where you all can learn more about him. You can contact him, talk to him, pick his brain, all the other good stuff. Yep. But no, he ain't getting you on no show now. Let's be real. You got to work on that on your own. Because the kids be quick to be like, can you hook me
on the show?
No, boo. Your talent will get you
myself on the show.
Okay, your talent will get you on the show, baby, when you're supposed to be there. All right, so question.
Yes.
What is an experience that impacted your development as an adult? Like, what is something that has happened in your life that has literally made you be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that happened because it's catapulted me into where I am and who I am today?
Oh my goodness.
I be asking the questions, y'all.
I mean, he be asking them. You know what? I guess I would have to go back and saying, taking that step of getting myself casted for the reality TV show.
Okay.
When it comes to my career.
Okay.
Like, yeah, that was it because I was so nervous about it. I knew nothing about it. There were so many people, even my grandmother at the time who was alive, she was like, oh, you're not going to be able to use your cell phone while you there? You probably don't need to do that because I had to call and check on you. So it was all of that because like, no cell phone. It was no I just had to pack up my life and go. I didn't know anything about it. We were doing a lot of emails and a lot of calls and a lot of videos, casting, all that kind of stuff. But I could have easily said, no, let me back out of this.
So that was his platform. That one thing impacted everything that transpired after that. So let's do this. Describe your universe or yourself in 5 words. Y'all, fabulous, more fabulous. Fun, humble, southern.
I don't know. Yeah,
all right.
Some of those things.
Give me 5.
I am very humble.
That he is.
Calm.
You are. You've always
But
been
you
that
don't
way.
know the other side.
I mean,
Most
I'm sure
times,
you have your moments.
a lot of them. But
I'm sure you have your moments, and I'm sure your partner.
He was like, this man ain't calm.
I'm sure you have your moments, but
a bunch of them, yeah. But calm.
Okay.
What is the word? I'm very not serene. I'm very what's the word for like even keel when you're just
say it that way. Even keel. Like you. I'm sure they're looking at us and they're saying, he is very.
I am very, like with every situation, I try to think of stuff. I try to be rational about everything.
You are rational.
I'm trying to be I'm very even. Let me see some dirt stuff because this type of fun and sweet stuff. Let me give you the me.
Give it to us. Give us 2 more.
I can be a bit of an a-hole at times.
I mean.
A lot, but you don't know it, but a lot.
Okay. That could be fueled from work. I mean, because in your personal life, it may happen because somebody could be acting cuckoo. Okay. Because I don't see you just being a random ass just to be a random ass.
No, okay. So
but
I was trying to get out some dirt.
But at work, I could see how it could work in your benefit because it's like, don't come for me unless I send for you.
Strong-willed.
There you go.
I'm very strong-willed. And it's one more word that I want to use. Not self-centered, but I just know what is the person that really knows who they are and their direction.
Self-confident and assured. You do have confidence.
I'm very assured. Because this is the thing, and we're going to go to the next question because I'm ranting. Getting in this business, you have to know who you are.
You better.
Because if you don't, you're going to be out of it real quick.
That's why we see a lot of the things that we see in the media because people have an idea of who they are. Then they come into film and TV, theater, or anything in this industry and reality hits. People start giving them feedback.
It's so true.
Be it constructive, be it positive, be it negative, and it throws off their whole trajectory.
Get into their feelings.
They get in their head.
There have been so many times where I've done 50,000 wigs and they're like, oh, none of them ain't right. Like, I ain't gonna cry. I'm like, okay, well, what you want?
Period. Listen,
how you want
it? I get it how I live.
But there are some people who get into their feelings. They get frustrated. They can't focus. They can't. It's just so many elements you have to have for yourself before you even start in this. Like I've seen so many people who try to be the cool kids. And we going out, we finna drink and smoke and all this. I'll come. I have a couple of drinks. When I'm done, I'm gone.
I'm going to show face, and then I'm going
But there are some other people who get caught up in all of it.
And they lose everything. Know yourself, especially those of you who are watching us who definitely want to be in film and TV and theater. You got to know yourself.
It's true. I always hear my grandmother's words, and it's so Southern. Know who you are and know whose you are.
Hello, somebody. Hello. Folks don't understand the importance of that. Like, I'd be like, please, people, know yourself. That, again, let's go back. Journal. If you don't know who you are, sit and journal. And through reading your entries over time, you will learn, okay, this is who I am. Or even talk to your friends, or even just look at the constructive feedback that you might get from other people. All right, so here we go.
Leave that social media stuff alone. Get off of it sometime.
Let's not even. I ain't want to go down that road because I be trying to tell the kids like, "Oh, you need a social media fast," because everything you see is not what it is not what it appears to be.
And I know it.
All right, so let's get into the butterflies. What makes your heart, mind, and spirit leap with excitement? Like, what makes you personally like? I'm happy today. Like, what does that for you?
My finances, no.
Yes! Listen. People
my money right, you can't do.
People don't understand. That money better be right, because if that money ain't right, we crying, honey. Listen, I live in New York, so I know your money better be right, or else you're not living in no New York.
And it's almost good to, if you're going to be single, if you're going to be with somebody, because if money start getting funny, you're looking at your partner like, what you going to do?
What you going to do? Because this ain't happening. So what makes you happy? What other than money? Good money.
Not for the love of money, but my finances, everything in order.
Having financial dignity is what I like to tell you. Having financial dignity.
I love that.
Is a great
I'm taking that
motivation for anyone. It's not that you're in love with it, but it's the solid security in knowing
I'm keeping that.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm responsible. I've taken care of my obligations. I'm good.
Yes. Happiness. Just being surrounded by really good people, really positive people, really uplifting people, and people that I can look at and say, "Oh, I aspire to be like you." That
authentic people.
Yeah, authentic people. That makes me happy. Vacationing.
Hello. Ooh, we can do. That'll be the next section. We'll hit some of them questions in a minute.
I love to just go.
But you know, some of these projects that you're on, sometimes have any of them taken you to a nice destination?
Yeah. Well,
where's the nicest
I have not been anywhere outside the country yet.
Okay.
But I've been to some nice places. Just to say, for example, everybody go to Miami. Mm-hmm. But Florida offers some really amazing places that you don't. Sometimes we just look over or don't know about
it.
And so I've been there and been to some amazing. I'm like, wait a minute, I never knew this place was here in Florida. Like, what is this?
Listen, don't sleep on the Panhandle because we go to Destin all the time. Mm-hmm.
So is that some really cool places out in LA, San Francisco? Just some really nice stuff that I've just been around, had a good time.
So here we go. We're going to have a little fun real quick. Because we have a few more moments left in the show.
As if we haven't already had fun.
We done had a lot. So, okay, question. If you could go anywhere in the world for a vacation, all expenses paid, ball out till you fall out, where would it be?
It's weird that you asked me that because I would love to go just to Africa. Just so
Which part? It's a whole country, bro.
Child,
I mean, a whole continent. Give me a country. Give me a city. Every place that.
What is the place in Africa that
people are there?
I know. What is the place that I always say I want to go to? I can't think of it.
Cape Town in the South, in South Africa.
Is there one place that has like a lot of diamond mines in Africa?
Oh well.
Is it Kimberly, Africa?
Listen, don't ask me, honey.
I think it's Kimberly.
I stay with the basic stuff, honey. Johannesburg and Cape Town.
No,
honey.
I think it's a place called, I may be wrong, but I think it's called Kimberly, Africa, which is a very rich place. I would just love to see how black people are. Just living and just...
Listen,
a whole
Dakar.
Mindset.
You need to go to Dakar.
Okay.
If you go to Dakar, let's see, what's another one? Some people go to Accra. A lot of my friends are from Monrovia in Liberia.
Oh, wow.
You know a little bit. Oh, baby. Western Africa. I know the peoples, honey. I know the peoples.
Okay, well.
I know the peoples. All right. So, here we go. We're going to hit some food stuff. We're just going to do random stuff.
Okay.
Y'all know I love to do random stuff on my show. So, I'll give you 2 words and you choose one that you want. So, here's the first one. Atlanta or DC?
DC.
Ooh, hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hot dogs.
Fried chicken or macaroni and cheese? Ooh.
eat neither. So I say fried chicken.
He said, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Candied yams or collard greens?
Both.
No, you gotta choose one. You gotta choose
I'll
one.
take the collard greens.
Okay, listen. Would you do Paris or Rome?
Paris.
Would you do LA or San Francisco?
San Francisco.
All right. Do you like, let's say, Mercedes or BMW?
Mercedes.
Okay. Let's see. New York or Seattle?
New York.
Hello? That was a bad one, but hey, I love New York.
And I don't know much about Seattle. And
Listen, I love Seattle. And when we say New York, everybody would say New York. Like New York City is the place that everybody goes. New York State is a state. But we always like New York.
No, I'll do this. I'll do New York State. I'll do the state.
The whole state is cute.
I'll do the state.
It is about to be apple picking season in New York. I will be doing it this year. All right. So apples or oranges?
Apples.
Black or red?
Black.
Diamonds or rubies?
Diamonds.
Hello, diamonds.
What I'm gonna do with a ruby? I want to shine.
Well, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I like me a good old ruby. Okay, here's a good one. Rubies or sapphires?
Oh my God! I might take a sapphire.
Listen, I love me a good old blue sapphire.
Yeah.
Bling.
I'll do a ruby for a little here.
It'll be a cute little pen, little something, you know, if the color is red, you know. But hey, they are some expensive jewels too. A lot of people be sleeping on rubies and sapphires.
They sleep on them, and
y'all be sleeping.
They just go for what they see out that's put out on commercials and what's in the forefront.
Well, guys, it has been super amazing interviewing him today. I know. Thank you so much. We have to do this again. So here is.
You smell amazing. What you got on?
Honey, I got on a little something.
Oh,
look. I got on my black people. I love you. A little something as I walk by.
A little bite me, bud.
Hey. So don't forget, guys, to tune in each week to Salad and Fries. You can visit us at the website at www.salad-n-fries. From there, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as follow us on Facebook and Instagram. However, Jerome, let us know where people can find you, follow you, purchase products, all that good stuff. And I'm going to list it on the website also, but I want him to go ahead and share that with you really quickly.
Okay, cool. So on all of social media, it's my name, Jerome, Jerome, Demonte, Demonte. That's Facebook, Instagram, no Twitter, TikTok. It's just all that.
That's the one thing I forgot to talk about. Y'all, I left something out. This is a TikTok fool, okay?
It's fun. I discovered it during pandemic. Keep my mind focused.
I'm gonna share after this episode. I'll have one of my favorite episodes. But y'all, he is not just a hairstylist. He is not just a product designer or fashion designer. This is a comedian too. I need y'all to know he is the pandemic has brought out all the comedy in everyone. My favorite one is the one where you do the one where Ike and Tina Turner.
Oh my God!
So I am definitely going. Out of all of y'all, we done went back in the show. Out of all of your TikToks, which one is your most seen or liked one so far?
Oh no!
All of them.
Probably something with Trump. I said
probably all of them because he cuts up. But either way, guys. Stay tuned because after this I'll have some of his stuff to show or I'll just connect you to it. But thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you so much for joining me.
No problem.
Thank you, and we'll see you on the next episode of Salad and Fries. Bye, guys.